Well, Connor, how's the mood at the moment? Because you had that great win over Stockport and then a couple of defeats there. So how far has that set you back, or has it not set you back mentally?
Yeah, obviously we're fully aware it's been 2 disappointing results. We're fully aware of that, especially after a really good win against Stockport, like you said. So yeah, the highs and lows of football. You just got to crack on with your job. Obviously, keep working hard on the training field, and then obviously take it into the next game.
The manager's spoken a lot about trying to find that consistency, but it's not easy, is it? Otherwise, you'd be at the top of the table.
Yeah, obviously, I think consistency is key, especially if you want to do well in anything. So yeah, consistency is really important. Obviously, we probably have struggled with that this season because we know we're a good side. When we're on it, it's just like you said, finding that consistency. But we're certainly not working hard for that. Because
you have shown that you can do it. You had that great spell around Christmas time, which got you right up the table. It's just trying to find whatever clicked then, trying to find it again.
Yeah, well, I can honestly say the lads are, they're working the hardest. We are really working hard towards that goal. So yeah, hopefully we can get back on form like we showed around Christmas period, and hopefully finish the season strong.
Are there still aspirations for this season? It's one that potentially, looking at it from a kind of neutral point of view, you think, well, this could just peter out now. How important is it that that doesn't happen and you keep going?
Yeah, we've got to keep our standards high. We've got to take it game by game. Like you said before, consistency. If we have a good week or two, who knows where we'll be. So no, it's about us players keeping the standards high. And going into every game trying to win.
And as somebody who likes to get forward, how good is it to have Luke Norris back playing again?
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, he's had a bit of bad luck with his injuries and that, coming back, then getting injured again. So I'm just really happy for him that he's that's sort of behind him, and hopefully he can sort of get up to speed and then start scoring goals for us.
How do you assess the quality of League Two as an experienced player yourself? You've seen it all basically. How is this season panning out in terms of the quality of the opposition that you're coming up against?
Yeah, it's a really tough league. I think we all know that. Even if you just look towards the last spot for the playoffs, I think there's about 5 or 6 teams going for it. So yeah, there's a lot of teams going for something. So yeah, it's been a tough year, but it's obviously down towards really.
And I mention that because your next opponents are Sutton, who are bottom of the table, and yet in midweek, not many people would have thought that they'd win 4-3 at Notts County.
Yeah, well, that sort of shows the league. Every team's sort of fighting for something, whether it's promotion, whether it's relegation. So yeah, they're all tough games. We know it's going to be a tough game Saturday. They're fighting for something, and so are we. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and that's the frustration, I suppose, of losing to teams like Forest Green, and teams like that, and yet you can beat Stockport, who were top of the table at the time.
Yeah, obviously that side of it has been frustrating for all of us, and obviously the fans as well. Yeah, frustrating, but hopefully come Saturday we can put on a good display for them.
So you've had a couple of long trips, and that can be draining in itself. So how nice is it to be back on home soil this weekend?
Yeah, obviously two away games right near each other, so that didn't help. But no, the lads have been great. They've obviously recovering well. We had a good week's training. I'm now looking forward to the game on Saturday.
I'm pleased with your own form at the moment, Connor?
Yeah, obviously trying my best. Obviously sort of filled in a hole for Noz while he's been injured. So yeah, I've enjoyed the role. So we'll see where the rest of the season takes us.
And do you feel that kind of almost a sense of extra, responsibility as being one of the more experienced players?
Don't know. Never really think of it that way. Every day, just try and better yourself. There's loads of us in here who are the same. So yeah, we all just try our best for ourselves and obviously the team and the club. So.